Collective, welcome. This is Divine Empress 71. I'm coming back at you to do another reading. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Happy Sunday, you guys. I hope you guys are having a pretty good Sunday so far. What I have on the table is I have Swerve. Um, I have Extra, Dishonesty, and Revealed. Reveal. Soul Collective. Who is this? Somebody, this is somebody that destroyed things with you because they couldn't be honest with you. This is someone, um, you know, they, I don't know, they were somebody who was very dramatic, maybe. Um, they could have been somebody that they did things unnecessarily. I mean, it was just over the top. It was just too much, overdoing it. Um, Maybe, trying too hard, um, trying too hard to, I don't know, look a certain way, be a certain way. Um, Maybe even trying to convince you that they were being honest when they were actually being dishonest the whole time. I mean, I don't know, man. It's um, but this is somebody who um this is somebody who you lost interest in. You um dismiss this person. You are avoiding this person. You look at this person as a liar. You look at this person as fake. They extra. Um, they cause too much drama, too much conflict. This is somebody you probably don't, yeah, you don't trust as well. But they want to reveal, they want to come back and tell you the truth. Or uh, this is something they think about. They know that they owe you that. Okay. They know that they owe you this truth. Mm, okay. They're saying, they're thinking that's the least I can do. If nothing else come of this, I do owe collective the truth. Hmm. Yeah, because they feel like um they they feel like they let you down. Um, mm-hmm. Cause they feeling disappointed by how things turned out. They feeling disappointed about that. And by, I don't know, by you avoiding this person, they could be questioning their own worth, feeling undesirable, lack, self lack. Like they don't feel like they don't feel like they're good enough. Yeah. They don't feel like they're good enough. So I you could have I don't know, you could have bruised this person's ego then. Mm. But here's the thing though. They thought you were naive. They thought that you was just a doormat, so they tried to take advantage of you. They try to take advantage of your kindness. Mm-hmm. by being dishonest. Mm. Yeah, you did leave this person behind though. Some of y'all are just straight up spiritually woke right now. You became this way. You are self-aware. You are cutting through the BS, taking off the rose-colored glasses, seeing things for what it is. Yeah. Um. Definitely. Saw the red flags. In this person. The warning signs. Something that made you back off. It's like, I gotta cut this person off. Um, some of you could have friend zoned this person, or you could have been friends with this person. You could have been friends with this person, but it was unrequited. What you was willing to invest and how you felt towards them, it wasn't reciprocal. Okay, it wasn't reciprocal. Because see, with you were vulnerable. You showed vulnerability. You showed, you put your heart on the line for this person. Yeah. Hmm. But this person was moving in a way where their motives were shaky, were questionable motives. Mm. Yeah. That was some things being um, that were being revealed, to you about this person that didn't sit well with you. Yeah. So now you guarded against them. You don't want to have nothing to do with them. Mm. You probably got this person blocked also. Mm. But this person, whoever this person is, they definitely want to close this distance that you put between them and you. They want to close this distance by coming in, revealing the truth to you. About the dishonesty. And then why they behave the way that they did. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, this person could have been disrespectful towards you too, in so many ways. They could have said some remarks, made some remarks to you that was disrespectful, some hurtful words. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, this person treated you in such a way because they felt like they could, because you were so kind to them, maybe even generous. Mm. Oh, Ace of Cups. So, this is Pisces, Scorpio, um, hmm, and Cancer. So this is a new beginning. Somebody is getting a new beginning, maybe even a new relationship. It could be a new friendship or a new romance, but um, and the feelings are going to be mutual. Yeah, there's going to be love here, happiness, joy. Maybe somebody may even get pregnant. I think that you're going to be meeting new people after moving on from them, after cutting them off. Okay. Because some of y'all, it's going to be like new friendships, just new relationships, period. With And then we have the magician, Gemini Virgo energy. Um, wow. I wonder. See, this person, if this was a ex, this person could be manifesting you, like wanting to come back towards you with this truth, with this honesty. Um, but this could also be someone who is, they have the gift of gab. They know how to say the right words at the right time. A smooth talking kind of person. And see, this person also may have gifts, you know, gifts of manifestation. Mm-hmm. They know how to manifest their desires, as well as some of you. And this is what some of you are doing. You are manifesting your desires, but you're not doing it in a way that's calculating or that's sneaky or anything like that. This person, I don't know. It just um, might be a little sketchy there. So, Two of Wands here. Aries energy. Yeah. So you could be on two paths, or maybe trying to decide. It looks like you was when you decided to leave this person behind. Um, because you did. You left something behind, and now you are looking forward to other things, seeing what else is out there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Looking at other options, making plans, um, looking to see if the grass is greener elsewhere. Yeah. Cause you suddenly left them behind. Yeah. You could have been on the fence of whether you should stay or whether you should go. But you realize that staying wasn't going to bring you no fulfillment or no peace dealing with this person. This person just wasn't right. So you detached. You withdrew. Yeah. You had to do what was best for you at the time. Yeah. There's judgment here too. Mm-hmm. Um, this person with judgment being here, Scorpio energy, this person is being spiritually dealt with. They are feeling like there's some guilt here. This always weighs on the back of their minds because of their betrayal of you, and spirit is not going to give them no rest because of it. They're not going to get no peace behind it. Yeah, they are also being called also to come back and tell you this truth, uh, because they owe you this truth. Some sort of mandatory choice could have been made, whether it was you or this person, that is going to change your life for the better, or it has, and maybe it was cutting this person off. That could have been the mandatory choice that had to be made in order for things to be, to get better for you. Yeah. 4 of Wands in reverse, Aries energy. Yeah. This definitely was an unhappy situation. An unhappy situation. Things, um, uh, there was a lot of delay here, in this connection, especially if this was an ex. This was a lot of delay. Um, you could have been living with this person, but you moved out from them because there was no, the home was no longer a happy home. Mm-hmm. So you had to take a pause. You had to get away from this person. You may have seen this person too as somebody who could have been a bit like narrow-minded. Mm. Yeah, with the Two of Swords here being in reverse, Libra energy, lies being exposed. So, so the dishonesty was exposed. This person was indecisive. There was a lot of delays here because of the lies. Mm-hmm. So you saw the truth for what it was. Lies being exposed. That's why you cut them off. That's why with this, thank you. With this, thank you. With this 4 of Cups being here, Cancer energy, they've been in regret about it ever since. No peace. This person ain't gonna have no peace. No peace. Mm-mm. Yeah. 9 of Swords here, Gemini energy. Yeah. No, there is no peace unto the wicked, says the Lord. This person they ain't been resting well. Mm-mm. They ain't been resting well because of this. They have a deep unhappiness of their own. They could be dealing with some sort of anxiety and depression too behind some of the things they've done. They could be struggling with coping with, or facing up to some things that they've done. And they could be dealing with some vices like alcohol, drugs. But there is guilt and there is regret here, and maybe some remorse for some. But they are definitely focusing on the past. Mm. They could be gossiping about what they've done too, or talking about it with somebody as well. Hmm. Mm-hmm. But whether they are being totally honest, telling the, their, are they telling the part that they played to this other person, what they caused you. That's the thing. I mean, that's my question too. But this is somebody, this King of Wands in reverse, Aries energy, lies and deception. This was a player, honestly. A liar, a devious person who their main focus was actually themselves. Yeah. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. That's the truth. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. That's why, like I said, the truth was revealed. Yeah. Now, some of you are, your path is clear. You are opening yourself up to new ideas, new plans, new starts. Um, you know, there is victory and success here, for some of you, because you was able to close some doors on some things that no longer serves you and people as well. Yeah. Some of you are in a good place mentally now. You're able to concentrate. You know, communication is good. Because you realize the truth. Now you see things for what they are. And accept it for what it is. And if it's not serving you, you move on. Yeah. But anyway, like I said, this person, all I can say is that whatever they are going through, they brought it on themselves. They brought it on themselves. But they they know that they owe you this truth. And they may not get no peace until they do it. They may not get no peace until they do it. Some of y'all, you don't care because this is not where you are. You completely moved on from it. You're in a better place. Maybe some of you others, maybe you want the truth. Maybe it may give you some form of closure. But this is a lying, sneaky person. So my question is, will they really honestly tell you the truth? I mean, you will know because you know this person. And if you have the gift of discernment, use it. If you decide to speak with this person. Yeah. All right, let's get a message from Spirit. And then we'll get ready to close this out. So Spirit says, love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining, burdening for you. Saying no when you want to say no instead of saying yes to please other people. It is a real act of self-love. That is true. It is a real act of self-love when you say no. There's nothing wrong with saying no sometimes. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to. What this one says. What's meant to be yours is already making its way to you. So claim it, collective. What was never yours is starting to flee from you. With time, it will all make sense. For now, bear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present. Don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when. No, Spirit says, be happy now. Be content with where you are now. When you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. You do, and you hold yourself back. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. Absolutely. Thank you, Spirit. I know somebody needed to hear that. Collective, that's all I had for this reading. If it resonates, like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And for those of you who's donated to the channel, thank you for the blessing. I appreciate it. So until next time, Collective, blessings to you all. You have a great Sunday, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.